Hello, welcome to the second unboxing video for the Apocabox. This one is for the month of October, and unlike last time where I'd already opened it and took a look and gawked over the contents, so I'd have a little bit idea of what was going on, this one is going to be a fresh opening. I have no idea what's in this one, and to find out. Oh, one thing, I heard a lot of complaints about the video quality, so I went and got a new camera. I hope that the video quality on this one is a little bit better. So, let's get started. As you can see, here I am opening it for the first time. So there is no doubt that I'm taking my Apocabox's virginity here. So what have we got here? Alright, well, so far it's looking pretty standard. We've got the skills challenge. Starting fire using a solar parabolic lens. Okay, that's pretty cool. So, obviously, there's going to be a parabolic lens in here. Interestingly, this is the second skill challenge in a row that's about starting fire. We've got the contents list here, which I'm just going to set aside. So let's look at what we've got. Well, alright, I take that back. I will look at the ingredients list and read off from it so I don't seem like a complete idiot. Once again, I see that we've got more Tinder packing. That's interesting. Alright, so what have we got here? Okay, I'm looking at the list. This is Creek Stewart's Going Native bandana. Alright, it's a bandana, you know. There's really nothing good or bad to say about it. It's a square of material. It's done in a Southwest motif. And according to this, it's manufactured in South Carolina, so yay, made in America. And it's 100% cotton. Alright. Bandana are always good and useful. You can do all sorts of things with them. 550 fire cord. Okay, it says here it's a brand new survival product. And so it looks like it's regular parachute cord, but when you need fire tinder, you remove the inner strands and use the unique tinder strands to build your fire. Alright. Okay, there's more information here on the back. We have added a fire tinder as the 8th inner strand to standard 550 paracord. The 8th strand is color-coded waterproof, that's handy, and is easy to ignite. And there's instructions on the other side. I don't really think you'd need them. You cut the cord open, you pull out the strand, you make fire. But hey, that's nifty. Well, hey, look at this. This would appear to be the parabolic lens. That's really cool. I don't have anything like this. Oh, I haven't been giving you a price breakdown of these things. Alright, the bandana is listed as $6. The 550 cord is $13. The solar parabolic fire starter. Oh, hey, see, it was like that for storage, and I'm guessing you do that, you put your material there, and that's where it burns. This is listed as $14. Best used with punky wood or char cloth. Parabolic lens focuses the sun's rays into the small coiled tinder packet to create a smoldering ember. Alright. Oh, note, included with this item is an Apocabox logo bag, right here, with 3 small links of jute twine and some dried punky wood. I recall that last month when we had the fire bow, we had something very similar. Yes, there it is. I don't want to make a mess here, but there's your twine. And here's a chunk of punky wood. Pretty straightforward. So you put one of these on there, and hopefully the sunlight will set it on fire. The good news about using a solar fire starter is there's really no effort on your part. The bad news is it only works when the sun's out. Completely obvious, I know. But I don't like silence. I've got to talk. What else do we have here? A little patch. Survival is simple. Just don't die. Listed as being $6. Last Apocabox we had a patch, so I'm beginning to see a recurring motif here. Wild edible playing cards. I like this. Playing cards are really neat because a large part of survival is just hanging out waiting to be rescued, or waiting to see if your fire will start with the solar lighter. So it's a good thing to help pass the time, but also, instead of just being a useless set of playing cards, these have information on them, and it's sealed. But here, I don't know if you can see that. I'm still getting used to the new camera. But it says, it mentions whether it's edible, which parts, what the flavor is. There's a written description. It tells you what the uses are, such as use gel to treat burns and other skin ailments, and there's nutritional information on there. So I'm just slicing this open, trying not to look like a fool on camera. Don't want to cut myself. Don't want to damage the cards. Aha! Well, there you go. Use gel to treat burns or other skin ailments. For anyone who guessed aloe vera, you are correct. Very good. So, this looks very handy. Out of all the products in here so far, it's the one that excites me the most, which says sad things about my life. Moving on. What have we got here? Zombie Tinder. Okay, I definitely need to look up this stuff. Zombie Tinder, $10. I couldn't very well mail an October survival box without including something ghoulish. This Zombie Tinder is not only freaky, it's effective, it's 100% waterproof, never expires, unaffected by altitude, can light wet wood, can be lit with a spark, has a long burn time, is non-toxic, and burns at over 1600 degrees Fahrenheit. The tin can also be used to make char cloth or signal for rescue by reflecting the sun's rays. Of course, you've also got a parabolic mirror. Zombie Tinder is handmade here in the USA. It's a little jar thing. And this one's also sealed. I've got to open this with... Oh, hey, look. There's a little folding razor knife that came with this. Marbles razor knife, $4. Well, golly. Let's just use this. Oh, it's nice and sharp. Sort of a survival version of an X-Acto blade. Alright. Gotta remember to keep my hands in camera. I'm still getting used to this. Alright, that's interesting. They are stuck in here. It looks like they got a little bit melted during transit, glued to each other. Come on out. Excuse me. Get out of there. Almost. There we go. Okay, so this is about an inch-sized chunk of Tinder. I'm not really sure why it's called zombie Tinder. Doesn't look particularly gruesome. But it's a waxy thing. Well, you know, there's my thumb. There's that. So it's about a cubic inch, seems like. Alright. Put that aside. Oh, cool. Alright. New favorite. Come on, camera. This is the tiny, inconspicuous handcuff key. And, oh my goodness, it's really tiny. So what this is, it's made out of plastic, and there's a little... This thing right here is a loop. So as you can see by the picture maybe, you fit it onto your jeans belt loop. And it's supposed to be, well, tiny and inconspicuous. And that way, if you ever find yourself unlawfully detained, you can uncuff yourself and get free. I'm sure this comes with all sorts of legal disclaimers about how you shouldn't use it to resist lawful arrest and so on and so forth. And yes, here we go. Improper use by civilians is not endorsed or encouraged. Product is to only be used to counter illegal detainment and in accordance with all local, state, and federal laws. And this is listed as $9. And that's about what I've seen them listed for on various websites. Okay, what else do we... Let's just move the Tinder out of the way. Bug Out Band. Listed as $20. Reading the sheet here, keeping copies of important documents such as insurance paperwork, medical records, and account numbers in your bug-out bag is recommended. Oh, okay. This is really cool, because I just recorded a segment for the GuideCast, and I was talking about using a thumb drive and how you needed to have all your important information like your house insurance, your vaccination record, birth certificate, things like that. It's good to have these things in safes, but if you need to abandon your house, if it burns down, you may not have access to all that sort of thing. And so I suggested you scan all that stuff or take pictures using a digital camera. You put it on a thumb drive, and then you put that thumb drive in a plastic pill case. Well, what this is one of those... Do anyone who remembers like the late 80s, early 90s, and the snap bands? There's a blast from the past. But... Haha, it's a thumb drive. It's a thumb drive that also doubles as a snap bracelet. So hey, that way you can wear your important data. And that's just really cool. Okay, it's only 1 gigabyte. So you can't put a whole lot of things on here. Don't put your porn collection on. But considering that documents and image files of scans of your birth certificate, they take up not a lot of space. You can probably fit quite a lot in here. This is really cool. Olympia Granola Trail Bar, $3. Well, it's always good to have snacks. It's in cellophane. I don't know how long it'll keep. Oh, there's a little promo thing. It expires at the end of the month, so you've only got about 2 weeks to make use of this, but if you... Well, I guess if you go to olympiagranola.com and you use this promo code, you get 15% off of something. I would assume that you order stuff from them and then you get 15% off. And so by process of elimination, there's this thing. And I have no idea what it is just by looking at it. So, according to this, it is a fire keeper. It's worth $12. No bug-out bag is complete without a disposable light, or finding it's another story altogether. Okay, so you put your lighter in here, in the Kydex sheath, and then I guess you secure... Oh, yep, that's a slip knot. So you secure this to yourself. I've got a lighter here. Hang on. It's in my everyday carry kit. While I pull this thing out. Okay, so just your basic lighter. I got it at supermarket. And, yep, fits perfectly in there. And then you just dummy cord this to yourself. You know, do it like that maybe, and you put your belt in there. And so you aren't going to lose your lighter. Well, that's neat. Well, I have to say, I expected a lot more Halloween things. Actually, I expected a lot more zombie things, just because it's October, and ghouls and ghosties, and a lot of preppers are really into prepping for zombie survival. But we got one zombie-themed item, so that's cool. Alright, so I don't have a calculator with me. I am not really good at math. So anyone who wants to do a value check can write down these numbers. So the Firekeeper, $12, Fire Cord, $13, Trail Bar, $3, Survival Patch, $6, Handcuff Key, $9, Bug Out Band, $20, Razor Knife, $4, Parabolic Fire Starter, $14, Zombie Tender, $10, Wild Edible Card Deck, $10, Creeks Bandana, $6. Add them all up. This box is about $50, and then there's shipping, so it's basically $60 to buy it. So if you add all these up, and it totals more than $60, then one can assume that if you're happy with all the items, then one can assume that you're getting good value. And that's one reason why I'm doing these unboxing videos, so you can see what they are, see what's inside them, and you can decide whether or not you want to subscribe for the next one. These come every 2 weeks, so the next one is in December. And the way I look at it is, instead of paying $60 for it, I put away $30 a month. And so far, I'm enjoying these. I don't know how long I can keep doing it, but I like presents. I like getting nifty things in the mail, and they're useful things. So, in conclusion, my name is Aaron Pallette. I am doing, this is part of my video series for blue-collar prepping. And I encourage everyone who's watching this on YouTube to come visit me at bluecollarprepping.blogspot.com. We have articles, actually we just added a new member, so now we have our articles 6 days a week. So please come visit. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave comments. And I will see you in December for Apocabox number 3.